Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Luigi's Mansion 100% tournament. Today in this match, we have minimini352 versus MastahBobby, an OG player from, I don't know, 2014 or something like that, long ago. But anyways, it's gonna be interesting because Mini here has been playing pretty much, he's been playing pretty okay, but MastahBobby has recently got back into the game after a rather long hiatus, so we'll just see how it goes down. I'm also here commentating with the one and only Red.
Hi, hello, and hey.
All right. So we should be seeing the match going just underway in just a second. Yeah.
I'm not actually. I don't. I have a clue what these runners' PBs are at all, but I think Minnie has a slightly better PB than Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby's got a 115. It's better than the one on the boards. I think it's like 115.13 or something. Anyways, they're off.
Looks like Bobby's timer started a little bit late, but that's all right.
Maybe.
Hopefully, we'll see a good match here. That would be
Yeah.
really great.
Yeah, so Mini clocking with a 113.08 in 100%, and Bobby, it says 115.51 on the boards, but I know it's a better 115 than that. I want to say it's like a 115.13 or something, but he just hadn't uploaded. Wants to get that 114,
Well,
I know that. But,
both pretty good times, actually.
yeah.
It is 100%. So even if there's like a 4-minute PB difference, then the other person can upset like decently easily, I guess.
Yeah.
Not necessarily easily. Like money, the best part of 100%, is you're just getting rich. Like you literally end the game with $100 million. So I mean,
Yeah. Pretty much.
you're literally becoming a millionaire by doing speedrun. So
Yeah, who
that's
wants
why
to be a
this
millionaire?
category is the best category in the entire game.
Right on.
Gonna be area 1. Wait, what round is this? I think
Those
this is losers round 1, right?
yeah, this is losers round 1. So, yeah, because we
So
have,
we're still.
yeah.
Oh no, that's bad.
Oh my god, Bobby.
That is
Oh.
very unfortunate, especially at the start of a run. You
Yeah,
hate to
this is
see that.
something we saw earlier today. Flauk versus Fire Dragon. Flauk, got hit by a poison mushroom twice in the run, but never this early, as far as I'm concerned. Like,
This is
that
just
is, yeah.
unfortunate.
That's just Luigi's Mansion being Luigi's Mansion, if I can sum it up in a few words.
That's probably the best way to put it, to be honest.
So that puts him back behind a double, actually. And plus a little bit more, but we'll see. Minnie did not get the closet money. Not the Speedy Spirit, but there's another closet which has money, which Bobby also did not get. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah.
something that's pretty interesting about this is there's a lot of money. There's a lot of places where money can spawn in this game, and in some of the spots it always spawns every single time, but in a lot of the spots it doesn't always spawn. So you might see some like you gotta revisit a lot of these rooms. So you might see them recheck like certain objects that like didn't have the money when they first went over, like the rooms. Oh, and this is a perfect setup for a Neville dupe for Minnie. I really hope he goes for it, and he will
He does
not be
not,
going
though.
for it.
Yeah. Honestly, duping. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure if everyone was watching the previous stream earlier, they know how pearl duping works. But if not, give you a brief rundown. So essentially, in Luigi's Mansion, you can collect money, and certain money can be auto-locked on by your vacuum. Now, that money can be collected two different ways, either by walking into it or vacuuming it up. So essentially, usually with the help of an element, you can cancel your vacuum and walk into the pearl as you're sucking it up at the same time, essentially collecting the same pearl twice. Now there's a thing where you can do it up against certain objects and do what's called an R pump. at the right time, so that way you'll still have it hitting Luigi's body while it's sucking up at the same time. So yeah, that Neville dupe was found a lot more recently that some top runners go for. Not a lot of people still go for it, but definitely a lot more people I think been going for dupes every now and then.
Yeah.
Depends on how many dupes do.
I definitely know that a Neville and Lydia dupe. Or actually, I'm pretty sure up until recently, every single Pearl could be duped except for Grimly. Actually, because I know that there was you could dupe like Neville and Lydia. It was just really slow because the setup was like with like the desk and the bed.
Yeah.
So it required an object that was like kind of out of reach, but you can do it with the chair. You can also just do it with nothing. You can just grab it out of the air. And the reason that it thought Grimly wasn't possible was because it was in a dark room rather than like in a lit room where it normally be, but that doesn't matter, which is cool, I guess.
Yeah.
So you can literally dupe every single Pearl in the game now. Every single one of them.
If you're mad enough to do it, sure, but
yeah. Maybe Plantless will become an actual thing.
Oh dear God. Yeah, we'll see a lot more out of balance than 100%. That was gonna be some if that were to happen. But yes, Chauncey, minimum 2 cycles, that's how you can get him. And then, yeah, if you get him below 50 HP, he will do a longer second cycle. So they don't want to do that, so they just drop it a little bit above 50. Sometimes right on 50, exactly. I know some runners opt to let go of Chauncey at 70 HP, and I believe the reasoning for that is because that way it's like a consistent 10 HP suck up each time. That way you're not just leaving it on 51 and have to do an extra little pump at the very end. Something like that. MastahBobby, his stream seems to be frozen, but I don't know what exactly is going on.
Fixes itself.
Yeah, I hope it's not an internet thing. Oh, it's back. Actually, you know what? I think if he's still using his, I'm not sure if he's still using the, easy cap, because he ordered an easy cap not too long ago, and because he couldn't find his GV USB 2. I'm pretty sure he ordered another one, but it was using the easy cap in the meantime. So if that's what this is running on right now, then that might be why.
Oh god.
Yeah.
An easy cap.
But you know what? It happens. It happens.
Aren't those things like $5?
Yeah, really cheap. Cheaply made.
Yeah, it's a nice thing to have for a temporary thing.
Yeah. Just so we can wait for the other one in the meantime. But coming out of Area 1, Mini, what is that, like 4.8 million? That's really not bad at all. Yeah.
I think Bobby will probably have more money, if I recall. I think he got more money spots than he also got.
No, actually, I think he got a little bit less money. Yeah, I think because
I think he got less. Yeah.
Maybe that also had to do with partially with the poison mushroom. I mean, it's just loses coins when you hit the poison mushroom, but still, perhaps.
Yeah.
Right. So coming up to a more RNG section of the game, because Area 1, it's pretty much just standard, you know, just starting to learn about the game and getting the ghosts and stuff. And, but then it's not until you hit, like, Area 2, definitely Area 3, you know, you're gonna be hitting some pretty larger RNG sections that may lose you a bit more time. Nothing too crazy, but overall, the spots can add up. I believe we were seeing Flauk earlier pulling off a 6-piece Shy Guys, which is interesting because apparently it saves like a couple seconds as opposed to the doubles that Mini is doing right now, and I'm pretty sure both these runners are just going to do doubles because I'm pretty sure there's only a handful of people that actually do a 6-piece on those ghosts.
That is absolutely insane.
Yeah. Mini with the early release. 10 seconds save. Will Bobby get it? That is the question. Bobby got the
Hopefully,
baguette. Oh, he did not get the salad.
I'm one of the people who bank on a both not getting ER or a both getting ER, which is
And
not what
unfortunately,
happened here.
yeah, Bobby does not get ER, so that puts him at a little more of a disadvantage.
Mini going for the storage speedy,
Interesting.
which is pretty irregular. I think it was a part of an older route of 100%, but I have not seen
Yeah,
this recently.
yeah. Maybe
It's
he's
not
just
that
taking it
slow of
super
a speedy
safe.
to get. It's not that slow of a speedy to get. It gives you like it has 400,000, I believe, but like on average, you're probably gonna grab around like 300,000.
Yeah, not a whole lot compared to everything that it spawns from. But I mean, and another poison mushroom. Oh, hopefully Bobby does not get hit by this. Okay, it decided to go away. That is, boy, Bobby's having Flauk's luck today. I don't understand what's going on here. Because Flauk, I believe,
This seems
in
to
on
double too.
Japanese, yeah, I believe Flauk spawned like he said like 7 or 8 poison mushrooms in the same run, and this is on Japanese, by the way, because the PAL or European version of the Hidden Mansion, you'll spawn a lot more poison mushrooms. You'll see those a lot more. But just the fact that you're so unlucky to see that many poison shrooms on not PAL, that's a bit unfortunate, especially if you get hit by a couple of them. But right, so release the booze. Yeah, gonna be getting them, and those will be a little more RNG dependent on who gets what kind of luck for the booze. Okay, so there's a lump in the table for Mini. Yeah, he's in the table.
So, there's a thing called a text skip, and basically, if you suck up a boo and then directly after pull off like some form of like object that you can like suck up, and it gives a little puff of the vacuum when you do it, it'll actually skip the text of the boo. You can do that on cloths. It's mostly done on cloths, but you can do it on posters and bed sheets as well. It looks like Bobby has the RNG for it. He's going to be getting the best possible RNG as well.
Nice,
So
nice.
he's going to be saving a little bit of time on Mini there.
You like
Doing
to
a little
see
bit of a
that.
slower setup than what Mini was going for, but getting it is what matters.
Okay. Not the read I was expecting from Mini, but you know what? It paid off in the end. So yeah, the boo can hide in multiple objects in the room. Not every object possible, though. There's some rooms where there are objects that the boo can absolutely not hide in. But, you know, knowing that, like, what we know over the years, we kind of, like, know where the boos can hide now. So pretty
For
much, yeah.
speedrunners, we know everything about this game.
Yeah, you know, the usual.
Yeah.
Meaning having a couple of double cackles right there, but it's okay. Pretty low HP.
Yeah. So, 100% doesn't really get too different from a No to Bounds run up until like after Fire Warp. There's a couple more things you would do than you normally than normal.
Yeah.
The only real difference now is like grabbing money and pearls, which really is not that huge. But there's going to be more in upcoming parts. So, I don't know how big Mini's lead is. It's a pretty decent lead over Bobby right now. But
Yeah, it's definitely Bobby's got some time to make up.
Had an unfortunate beginning, but he can make up a lot of time, probably.
Yeah.
In later units of the game.
Poison Mushroom and no ER. Already not that great of a start, but you know what? Not anything you can come back from. I mean, you could. It's just depends on what happens. I mean, you know, perhaps Mini could have bad luck as well. Maybe
Always
not.
gonna be knocking on the toilet.
Knocking on the toilet. Yes. My man. I forget which team are you?
I'm a mixture of both.
Oh, snap!
Do
You're
it
rooting for
on the
both
occasion.
sides. You
Yeah,
do
do
whatever you
both.
want.
Oh, Mini actually missing the double
Oh, jeez.
there. But yeah, I'm a little bit of a mixture of both. It's just whatever I'm feeling when I enter the room.
Yeah. All right. Boo's not giving many
This is a
good time right
really
now. Yeah,
unfortunate
it's in the.
mirror room
Oh,
for
I thought it was in the painting.
Mini.
Okay, yeah. I would have been wrong as
I
well.
also thought that was the painting.
Jeez.
Alright, so now we're gonna do a little safe warp here. So if you grab an item, I believe this works on every single item, but except for keys. I'm not sure why it doesn't work for keys. I think it actually has to play out the animation for the key to actually like register but like for like everything else that you can pick up. You don't have to
Yeah,
go through that animation for it to
pretty much
register.
as long as you
So
like don't
if
start the thing. Yeah.
So if you suck up a boo and grab a key item like that at the same time, so you can do it with gems, elements, Mario items, you can do it with all of those, and then you save and then quit directly after. You can actually skip all of the text or anything after that, and you'll still have the item. So you'll see, even though they didn't do the little puzzle in that room, and they also didn't go through any of the text explaining how the fire medallion works, you're still able to use fire because they did technically grab the medallion. It's a nice little skip. I think it saves like 7 seconds. It's really highly dependent on the RNG that you got beforehand, because the butler cycle is active the moment you enter the mansion. So if you get worse RNG in like every single spot, he's gonna be right at the end of that hallway if you don't do the firework. So
Yeah.
not only are you saving time from not doing the text for the puzzle, you're also going to be able to get a consistent, perfect butler cycle. So it's just an
Yes.
all-in-one package, basically.
Something us old school runners would have killed for. But yeah.
That's why I didn't run the game with 114.
Well. All right. So
So
again with a
that's
tech skip. Yeah. The
so.
What's up?
Oh, I was letting you go.
Oh, okay, okay. Alright, sorry. Anyways, the tech skip. So like we said before with the sucking up a boo and then sucking up a cloth right after, on Japanese only, you can do the same thing with this mouse hole, where you skip the EGAD call, and it works both ways because a boo is also in the treasure room as well. So pretty much you end up saving some free time just by getting Japanese, just by doing this. That and the fact that Japanese also has faster text because the Japanese characters that make up sentences and stuff, it takes less of that than it does of like English characters and stuff to write out text. So definitely a lot of runners run a lot of different games on Japanese because of that particular reason.
Mario 64 70-star runners would not say the same.
Yeah. Well, that's a different situational thing, but you know what? Yeah, it happens. Get all the
Alright,
money in there
so
and then dip out
another
again.
thing that happens is some gems actually have a random like thing for like spawning where they spawn. So you saw that that sapphire, it like spawned on top of the bucket. Sometimes it can actually fall to the floor, and with that you can do a animation skip, which I'm gonna assume they're gonna go for it in kitchen. So I'll elaborate it more on that when they get to that point.
Yeah.
But that ruby's also RNG. I'm really hoping that they both get like opposite RNG, so you can actually see what I'm saying. I don't sound
Mm.
like I'm like crazy, but yeah. Melody, the not honestly, this room's kind of cool. Where you play the instruments and then she appears. She plays a song and you gotta guess the song. There's only 2 songs, so if you're one of the people who like to play through this game a lot, you're just gonna end up like noticing it eventually, and it's gonna not be fun anymore.
Yeah.
It's actually like 4 of them, but only 2 of them play. So there's 2 that play in the game: Water Theme and Mario Bros. 3 Theme. The water theme saves a bit of time because there's 2 text boxes instead of just one. I don't even think Minnie's song played because I didn't hear it.
No,
But
it did. I heard it. I heard it
I
play.
think I
Yeah.
just have my audio really low.
Yeah. No, I turned that up.
Bobby got Mario Bros. 3.
Yeah, I don't get how you guys are able to read that. Like, I've never been able to read that just by her movements.
There's a really easy way to tell. If she swings her arms instantly, it's water.
Oh, weird. Oh, I'm like, wait, what is Minnie doing? I think he just accidentally saved, because sometimes when you're mashing A and B to get through text and stuff, and if you select the save with A, then yeah, you're gonna save. So that might cost you a little bit extra time, but you know, it happens.
And
He
here's
also
our
has
first
not a lot of
goat.
fire.
The great Mr. Lugs. You know, back when I was younger, I used to always think that Mr. Lugs and Clairvoyant were like best friends, and I don't know why.
Huh. I mean, they could be. You never know.
So Minnie got the RNG where the gem falls to the bottom, so we can actually see not the animation skip.
Yeah, I don't think he ended up getting. He still got it, actually. Wow.
Oh, he did get it. That was like frame perfect.
I've never seen it like
there's
that.
Like an animation that like zooms in on the chest, and you can skip that if you grab an item like as it's starting. So as you can see, Bobby, come on, getting the same RNG. Hopefully he gets the animation.
Nice.
See, normally you get that little zoom in before you actually grab the gem, but he didn't get it at all. So he got like the best he could possibly get.
Yeah.
From Minnie, which is
he also had a bit of a chest opening glitch because he was on the side of the chest, but it would not open. It's actually just based on the way the chest works. It's weird.
Yeah, the way a chest works, the best way to put it is it's based off of the way Luigi's feet are facing. They have to be facing straight north for it to work. I don't think that's how the game determines it, but that's the easiest way to put it.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw what just happened there, but the way that Minnie pulled off... Bobby is missing that large pearl. He realizes this. He's got to go get back to get it. Okay. A little bit extra time lost. But the way that Minnie pulled off that boo, because he didn't put out the fire on that door, he had to, like, pull the boo all the way back to the other side of the room and then shoot the door with fire. Unfortunately, Bobby will have to wait for the fire to settle. Because once you put the fire out, you have to wait for the smoke to clear before you can open the door, which is
and that's
unfortunate.
Yeah. If that does ever happen to you, I have a fun tip for you, though. If you face away from the door, you won't actually knock on it. Because if you're in the middle of the knocking animation, you can't actually open the door. So if you just turn around and mash the A button, he'll just sit there calling for Mario, and he'll eventually open the door frame 1 anyway.
Well, apparently Minnie tried to open the doghouse with water. It was interesting, but you know, sometimes you just might have those weird moments. Sometimes you have those weird moments. It happens.
Yeah.
So neither of the runners getting a dupe so far, but
yeah, I don't think Minnie's been going for them at all. Actually, I don't think Bobby has either.
I think I've seen some attempts. At least from Bobby's, and I'm pretty sure I've seen some attempt. But yeah, you don't need dupes necessarily, as long as you know where other money is. That's not super slow to get. So if your opponent's kind of like on the same level as you, like they know where the other money is, but they don't quite know how to dupe or dupe at all. They'll just like try to get other stuff.
Yeah.
It's not too out of the way.
I know what a lot of people do is they go for dupes, but like basically is like every dupe they skip a bit of money that they normally get, rather than just doing like a specific dupe route. But a lot of people who are really good at this game in this category just do a specific dupe route where they have to get a certain amount of dupes.
Yeah.
There's like a 6 dupe route or something. I don't know. I don't understand it anymore.
Yeah, you can do some crazy stuff like that if you're confident enough in your duping abilities, but both runners right now, they seem to have a pretty good Bogmire, actually. None of them had any troubles with them. And that's one of those weird ghosts that, like, sometimes he'll like to pull you, sometimes you'll just have so much full control over it that it's just easy. It's just super easy. Sometimes you'll want to, if Bogmire starts dragging you, you'll want to, like, hold back in the opposite direction so you gain more control over him. So you can, still get him in one cycle and he doesn't break off.
Yeah. You can do that on every ghost if you want to. Yeah. But, like, you're only going to really see it on a couple. Mainly Bogmire. But there's, like, a couple other ghosts where some people prefer to do it because it makes the ghost a little bit easier.
Yeah. And note, this will not work on Chauncey. Before you get any ideas, it's like, oh, could they do that on Chauncey? No, he just has a straight-up timer. Even if you do perfect pumps, like 9 or 8 HP, you can get him down to, and then he breaks off. Like,
I think, like, if you get, like, actual, like, frame-perfect pumps, you can literally get him down to 1 HP.
I've heard some things like that. I've never seen it done before, but yeah.
I know it is possible to get him to 1 HP because I used a mod of the game that like made it so it was frame perfect by just holding back, and I got him to 1.
Wow. Wow.
So that really sucks, but you know that's fine.
Yeah. So close and yet so far, unfortunately.
1 HP.
Huh. Right.
Cutscene time.
Yay!
So unbelievably, gonna see something here. It's actually gonna be Mario. I thought it was Chris Pratt.
that's the second time that joke was made today. Jared pretty much said the same thing. In the last race, yeah. Chris Pratt is in the painting, Star-Lord himself.
Well, nah, I thought it was supposed to be Chris Pratt. I mean, when I first played through this game when I was younger, I always saw Chris Pratt in there.
Nah, true. True.
And he would always just go, "It's me, Mario." I want you to go over there.
It's a me, a Mario.
Alright, well, him getting scared there lost him 0 time, so that's lucky. But, yeah. Let's see if we're gonna get to see Biff Atlas.
Yes.
A great portrait ghost that isn't sometimes annoying. Well, I'm being serious for the most part, but like, yeah. Hopefully we can see a amazing. I've never seen somebody do something like that before. That's interesting.
Which one we talking about?
He like turned around while like vacuuming. And, like,
oh yeah, to get that gold bar from the thing, yeah.
I've never seen that before.
No? I go for that all the time.
Well, I probably have. I've just never been paying attention.
Yeah, I go for that like all the time.
Oh, I guess I've just never watched you before then.
No, you should sometime. You know, it's cool. But right. So I guess Minnie had some pretty okay luck with the boo. Bobby is getting
very.
Oh my god, he's getting beat up badly. Oh, he's collecting the key instead of sucking up. Yeah, okay.
Well, all right. That was probably better for the most part. Yeah, it would have been. Let's see if else this can go well. I'm gonna be okay. This is just.
He's also missing some other pearls on the left side of the room.
Really, just having a good old time with the ruby there. Having a great time playing monkey in the middle with the grabber ghost with the ruby. He's gonna be. Is he going for a double?
I think he's trying to, but it's not gonna happen. Oh my god!
This is very.
Things are falling apart here at the scenes, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
I mean. I don't know.
He's gonna have to fall off the table.
He's gonna
and
go
he
back
falls
to
off.
the
He didn't have to, but he falls off anyway.
This is a match right now. This is definitely a match. I know Bobby's been having a bit of a rough time. I think some of the medium and small pearls despawn, which definitely adds up in the end. So he's gonna want to get some extra money if he can, I believe. Oh, he spawned. Okay, weird. The ghost grabbed him.
Was upside down there. I've never seen that before.
The ghost grabbed him, and because he was slipping to the ceiling, because it was flipping to the ceiling, the ghost was just like, yeah, upside down, okay, just gonna sink to the floor. That is...
Bobby just
Yeah.
saved a lot of time there.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Catching up here. We'll just have to see how the rest of this goes. I mean, man, this is a spectacle already. And he is on the right side, okay. Minnie opting to go for Petunia first. So, in that hallway, there's Petunia, who's taking a bath in the tub. And then across the hall, there's Nana, who's like a grandmother, like, crocheting and stuff. Now, the reason why a lot of 100% runners would normally go for Nana first is because that way, with Petunia, the pearls, a lot of them, or almost all of them, might just spawn right into the bathtub if Petunia decides to stay in that area. And if you want to be fast enough, you don't want to sit around there waiting for every pearl to fall into your vacuum. So, usually, when you, like, if you miss, like, a medium pearl or something, you will not be able to get, like, the large pearl and stuff from Nana. So, you usually want to just make sure that you get at least the, large pearl from Nana first, and then go for Petunia. So, if you miss something, that'll be okay, and you won't have to worry about, missing a,
Okay.
the falling thing. Oh my god, Bobby. Oh, we are seeing some
Almost
gameplay
really
right here.
bad. Almost really bad.
And Bobby takes the lead. Wait, never mind.
Not really,
I forgot. I forgot. I literally just explained everything and then forgot that he had to get the lead. I was like, just like that, Bobby takes the lead. Psych. Got you. Pranked in 4K.
Looks like he's going for a dupe. And
Doesn't
he
get it,
didn't
unfortunately.
get it. But I was so confident in him getting that I like started hyping it up before he actually got it for myself. So I didn't even look at the pearl count when he went for it because I just automatically
Oh.
assumed that he got it.
Yeah, he
So,
did.
Yeah.
Right. So now, conducting the seance, so that way we can spawn more ghosts to light up the room.
Could be getting the ghost up here. There.
Ooh.
Revision. That. Okay. I feel
Millie's
like
go a little
that-
bit high up, giving us some double
I
cackles.
feel like
but,
that boost should
yeah.
have double cackled way more than it actually did.
Yeah, but he managed to make it work, honestly, like, yeah.
Gonna be going for a double rather than a triple here. People like to opt for the double instead, but it's a little bit faster to do the triple most of the time.
Alright, so once again, Minnie conducting crimes against humanity by blowing up the moon, causing the ocean's waves and stuff to shift dramatically.
Causing that traumatic event in Sonic Adventure 2.
I've never played Sonic Adventure 2, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, there's no way you haven't seen that clip in a meme before, though.
Blowing up the moon?
Where, like, Eggman just blows up the moon.
I've never seen that, no.
There's no... I'm showing you that clip after this.
Okay, cool.
There's no way you've ever seen that.
Nah.
Both getting a first try moonshot beautifully.
Stop committing war crimes. Unfortunately, he doesn't know how to. That's all he knows. But, yeah, so Bobby just did the same thing. Both are gonna go to the High Court of the Earth for treason against all of humanity. And then, yeah, after that is all said and done, then they're gonna make their way to the billiards room. So, and this ghost can give you quite a bit of a hard time.
So,
Depends on how he shoots these balls. We'll have to see.
yeah, hopefully he doesn't recycle them like I did. I hope. I really hope. Mini, not as bad as I am. Actually,
Nice.
I mean, one cycle there.
Oh, jeez.
Getting dragged a little bit.
I was gonna say, it's not one cycle just yet. Alright. In the table.
Yeah, the table.
Oh, Bobby's balls are just all the way over to the right side of the room.
At least get a.
Oh my god. I was like, what?
A long time ago.
Yeah, same. And I was like, I thought he could have gotten it, but unfortunately we're seeing a 2-cycle without even actually sucking you up at first. Because sometimes if one of those balls despawn, because you have to hit Biff, or not Biff, we already got Biff. Oh my god, Minnie with the poison mushroom!
Bobby getting his secret revenge, putting a curse on
Oh, jeez.
Minnie's
That
game.
is something you don't want to see right there, but you know what? It's happening right now.
Bobby's revenge.
As I live and breathe, this is happening. Jeez.
Someone's breathing is probably perfectly in sync with yours right now. And that, as their breathing is perfectly in sync, that happens.
Yeah. Something like that. Could be. Right, Minnie gonna be going for this save warp, although he was he was really close to the glove.
That's one way of doing it, you know.
Yeah.
Remember, I saw a save warp once where the person who was doing it was like flinging the glove all over the place, like as he was going for it. And he ended up in like the very right side of the room when he got the save warp.
Wow. Somehow it just works.
It just works. Like the one cycle on everything.
Yeah. So Minnie getting some extra fire, and Bobby, I'm pretty sure, also going for the same setup. So you want to make sure you grab this glove, and save warping on this is a little bit faster than going back into the billiards room and scanning the mirror. You might think it wouldn't be, but at the same time, you will also end up inevitably getting more fire anyways, so it'll help you in the long run. And Minnie just unfortunately not spinning the mobile fast enough to where it goes all the way around and activates the twin, so we had to deal with that a little bit. But
another interesting bit. Neither of the runners went for it, but you can actually skip. Luigi held up the glove for a minute and like nodded his head because like grab the glove and then you say warp. You can actually skip that if you when you grab a boo. I think Bobby's probably gonna do it. He didn't, but you can if you hold the direction of the control stick, you can move like 2 pixels or something, and or no, it's not. It's 2 frames of movement that you get, and
very small, but
with that you can actually walk into the glove, and after you walk into the glove, then you'll skip the animation if you walk into it later than you if you were just put on it. It's consistent if you the right boo setup, but it's not always consistent. It's purely based off of what the boo decides to do. So it looks like Minnie actually that's not going to open the chest.
Yeah, chest glitch was happening quite a bit for him. So
I think this boo ball gets grabbed, then okay. Well, at least
all right.
It was like Bobby actually missed the speed.
Oh boy, we literally just saw this earlier today with I can't remember if it was Flauk or Fire Dragon. I want to say.
Oh wait, what? Oh, he almost got it the second attempt.
So he's gonna end up missing on some money here, unfortunately. He just doesn't have time to get it again. Might have to make up some more money elsewhere unless he gets a dupe or 2. I'm not sure if either of these runners are, like, super confident with duping. I mean, like, you know, maybe they can get it every now and then, but it doesn't hurt to just try, at least. Pretty much any chance that you get.
If you get a good setup for it, there's, like, even if you don't know how to dupe, like, there's no point not to try in some circumstances.
you might get one, and then that might just
Is
help out a little more.
it only works in the Japanese version, so if the only reason you wouldn't need to ever go for dupes is if you're actually on English.
Well, supposedly it's possible
Yeah,
on American and PAL, but it's never been proven, so I don't know. Like, it's never been
I
video proof.
I don't believe it. I do have memory of doing it on English, but I don't have any proof of that, so
So
I
that
just stand on it's
so until
possible.
that day happens, you know, we're just be left in
Maybe
the dark about
somebody
that.
secretly has been saving every single stream VOD I've ever done, and they actually have the video of me duping on English.
Yeah, could be Red Archives.
Yeah, I can't wait for the official Red Doctor archive to make a YouTube channel.
Yeah, pretty much something like that. So, so many having fun mashing text for a minute and a half. It's a little bit longer, of course. This is one of the main reasons why you run on Japanese, is this particular section right here, because there's 5 different items that you have from Mario that we collected throughout this run so far. And pretty much you use all the Mario items, you show them all to Madame Clairvoya, who will tell you about your brother Mario and what's going on with him, and more about what's going on behind the scenes. We've already saw Mario, but basically, like, she'll tell you basically what's going on with Mario and everything. So,
I think this character is probably the funniest in the entire game because I'm pretty sure Clairvoya actually isn't like looking into the future or like I think she's actually just guessing and getting everything correct just by chance because she's always like show me what you could or like I mean like if this happened or then she'll like correct herself to can. It looks like Mini is this is really strange. I think that is that gem gonna disappear. No, it's
no,
maybe
he
Mini
got
got
it.
another mini skip. No, it didn't get mini
Mini
skip.
scoop.
I'm calling that mini skip now. Even though Mini is definitely not the person who found it, I'm calling it mini skip.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I was saying mini skip as in like literally not even having the camera zoom in when you get it, but I'm just gonna call that entire skip now mini skip.
Yeah.
Make it happen. It's called mini skip now.
Alright, cool. Say
Bobby's
Bobby
also gonna
also.
grab it here.
Yeah. So now they're gonna go ahead and Minnie is going to be getting the boo from Lugs. So you might have noticed that
Bobby
they,
also
even though they
grabbing
cleared
skip.
Lugs' room, yeah, even though they cleared Lugs' room earlier, they did not get the boo from here. And the reason being is because they also have to water the plant that was right next to Spooky the dog from Area 2. There's a plant right there that you can water. They watered the first time around, and now they gotta water for every other, for every following area. So pretty much areas 2, 3, and 4, you'll have to water that plant each time, and doing that is crucial because it provides a much needed bit of money, which will involve a gold diamond that is worth 20 million G. So you literally get 2 gold diamonds in the run. That's 2/5 of your cost right there for at least 100 mil. Like, there's no reason not to get it. I mean, I know Red was mentioning earlier about possibly a plantless route for 100%, but that is to be seen. That is yet to be seen if it would be faster or not to go out of bounds multiple times than
Well,
getting
you
the
don't
2
even
gold
need to go out
diamonds.
of bounds for that to work.
No?
You just need to do a lot.
Well,
And by a
yeah,
lot, I mean a
but
lot.
yeah, at what point does it become viable? Because you can only get 38 large pearls if that's the case, because there's
And
19
how
large
much money
pearls
is that
throughout.
though? That's like
That's 38 million right there.
yeah, I thought it was a million. I don't know why I was questioning myself.
That means you'll have to get other gems and stuff, a lot more gems throughout the mansion.
You get
That and
38
plus all the
million.
iridium
I mean
pearls too.
that covers almost both of like that covers basically one of the gold diamonds already. So
Yeah,
because a
almost
gold
both.
diamond gives you 20 million, and if you're getting 38 million, you're only missing out on 2 mil.
Well, there's also the other million that so much million that you'd have from pearls normally.
Yeah, there's that too.
So you'd be having to get a lot more. I mean, if there's a way that you could do that, that'd be cool, but it remains to be seen whether or not that would be faster. But for now, we're just doing it this way, which is fine. Because there's the gold diamond from this, and there's also the gold diamond from getting all 50 boos in the mansion. So that you'll need, because in 100% is basically get all the Portugos, get all the boos, get at least 100 million in money. That's what qualifies as 100%.
Yeah,
Basically, don't have anything else left to do in the game.
you can
So
see who lost this. Everyone's favorite boss fight.
yeah,
But to be honest, I was thinking about it. Like, let's think about this critically. This boss, it's kind of bad. It's kind of stupid because you're sucking up boos literally like double the size of the ones that you're sucking up in Boo losses, and you have to freeze the ones in Boo losses. Like that just doesn't make sense.
no.
Why are you able to freeze the boos anyway? They're ghosts. How can they be frozen? You know
Yeah,
what? I probably shouldn't be thinking about this so critically. Yeah, I'm just saying this boss sucks. It should never have existed. They should just go straight to Area 4.
Yep. Only
Whoever
3
made this
bosses
boss is literally my worst enemy, and I hope that they work on the
Yeah.
the worst
Well,
video game.
speaking
on
of
planet.
Bolossus, Mini was getting a pretty interesting looking Bolossus there. The last Boo decided to screw around with him a little bit, but he managed to finally get the one cycle. It just takes sometimes if the Boo trolls you like that. We'll see. We'll see how Bobby does it. I know he was having a little bit of trouble earlier with practice, but yeah. And the race really isn't too far apart, honestly. Like, so we'll see what happens with Area 4, because Area 4 is definitely a lot more interesting when it comes to boos and stuff, because there are a lot of more higher HP boos. So we'll see.
Bobby.
Yeah. He can maybe still get it.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Yeah, okay. There's a little bit of time loss
It
there,
was
but
definitely really stuffed, but it worked out in the end. He could have probably, yeah, I knew he could have
yeah,
disposed of that
yeah.
guy.
Alright. He did it. Just
Broken
took a little
AI.
bit of extra time. Yeah. So it worked. Cool. Alright, so it's still, it is a bit decent apart, like, maybe a minute? Somewhere around there? That's like roughly guessing as well. But we'll see how Area 4 goes, because, yeah, you know, the nature of Area 4 can just be, it can just make or break your run, because that's, like Jared had said previously in the previous race for commentary, and also like he's just been saying for a long time, the run doesn't start until Area 4, until Attic. So, pretty much, like, you know, you're basically playing an entire, like, 50-minute prologue beforehand, because it's just, that's when the run really starts, because it gets crazy. There's a lot of higher HP boos. You want to make sure that you are comfortable with recovering some boos if need be. Just see how it goes. But for now, Mini watering the plant to get the gold diamond. And some other money, some other bills and bars and coins and stuff.
Bills and bars.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're ever going to see somebody dupe a big heart.
So it'd be interesting, but I mean, at the same time, I'm not sure if they would need to. It maybe if they were really low on HP and they found one, yeah, that'd be kind of cool to just pull off one of those things, because like with pearls, you can also dupe gold bars and hearts. So in particular, let's say each small heart is like 10 HP of recovery, and each big heart is 50 HP. So let's say if you get a smaller heart and you can dupe it, you'll end up getting 20 HP instead of 10. And instead of 50, if you dupe that, you'll get 100 HP. So you pretty much refill more than you need to, if you're on 20 HP or something, you'll refill up more than you need just to get back to 100. It's quite interesting, actually, but unfortunately you cannot do this with diamonds and gems, because they give off a cutscene. I remember I tried a lot of the time to try to see if you could dupe one of those things. Unfortunately, especially trying to dupe with dupe gold diamonds, unfortunately that is not the case, because the cutscene just kind of takes over.
I don't believe you can do bills either, can you? Or gold bills or coins.
I really don't know about that. Those are like different.
I'm like,
Maybe there's a
yeah, those
possibility. It's
they have
just
really weird. They have really weird physics. I'm pretty sure the physics are why it would be possible. But like, I've tried it for like hours. I could not do it, and I tried it, so I just
yeah.
stand by. It's not possible.
Yeah, we'll
To be
see.
fair, even if it was possible, it would be really, really hard. So,
Yeah, but they would make it break the run basically. But we're getting some cheers in chat for Mini to go for Breaker Boo one cycle. So that's another boo where it's 200 HP, and each time if you do the normal boo strat where you hold in the vacuum and hold in the like element spewing, like so you hold L and R at the same time, then every 10 HP let go of the vacuum and then press it again. So you let go of
I'm
R and press
sorry.
it again. The boo will stay in place, and each time it does that, it'll cackle, and once the boo runs out of 15 cackles, then it'll just leave no matter what. You can't even stop it. So pretty much with some of these other boos, you can actually get them in one cycle. So Breaker Boo having 200 HP, you can do that with a couple of different methods where you essentially start dragging the boo back and forth. Sometimes you'll drag him all the way to the other side of the room, and then just follow him to the other side of the wall, like the other wall. So you can get more HP off of him without having to use all the cackles. It can be a bit harder, but... And we also saw that Mini got a pretty good Grimly. We'll see how Bobby's Grimly is. It's RNG as to whether that Old Man Ghost Grimly shows his heart or not, but we shall see.
Hey, watch the Instagram.
Instagram, wow.
It always works. I'm telling you, it always works.
Instagram. And
If
that
you
was from a
want
delay
somebody
from
to get
Bobby's stream,
Instagram,
too.
you just... I was not looking at Bobby's stream. I actually promise you.
Alright, Mini going for the
I will.
one cycle wall strat and got the charge, so it looks like he's pretty on good track to get this one cycle here. I think he double cackled. Oh wow, yeah, he double cackled at the very end, but he still got it.
Cycle, though, that was a pretty clean one cycle.
Yeah, so with wall strat, you can let him cackle an extra like 2 times, I think, until he like leaves, but definitely getting that one cycle definitely puts more reassurance on him taking the lead.
Oh god, that was almost bad.
There's the poison
You can
shroom.
actually get it from the middle. You can actually get it from the middle, and also, Bobby doing an interesting strategy for this. I think this is an older breaker strat, probably.
I don't think he...
From the middle, but yeah,
he's just not going for it, yeah, so... Honestly, that's fine. If you don't know the strat, you can just do this and hope he goes back into the break room. I mean, you could always learn for the future, you know, learn one of the strats. I'd prefer what Mini did, the wall strat, which seems to be pretty consistent, pretty OP, if you know how to do it right and you practice enough.
I definitely think it's an easier strat, but direct strat's probably better to know overall, because you can do like top tech skip with consistency rather than with a breaker wall strat. You have to do like the bottom tech skip for it to actually be consistent.
Yeah. So we see that Bobby's boo was not in the right side, so he has to check the left side barrel. And now he's there, yeah. So there's a couple of things he can auto-lock on, which he already did. Made the boo double cackle a couple of times. Another heart, but it wasn't quite in the line of fire for Bobby, so he didn't have to worry about that. Now let's see if his boo went back in.
I know he's gonna come back in. I talked to his mom. Okay. Well.
Oh, you talked to his mom, but she said no. She's covered for her son. Said no.
I was talking to her and I was like, you better make your son go back into the room. And she was like, yeah, of course. And
he's a spoiled brat and won't listen.
He won't listen to his parents.
Go to your room. No. Okay.
Lag.
Oh, but he did get extra bills and coins from that chest. Honestly, not bad. Not bad at all. To be going for that.
That's definitely a good strat for if you don't have any dupes. I don't know how much is in that chest, like below the skeleton guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either.
I think it's like, yeah, I have no clue actually.
Quite a decent amount of money. He has 254 coins, which is pretty much you're good. He's set on coins. 384 bills. So usually, at the end of a 100% run, you want around like 200 coins, 400 bills, and he's got 18 bars, so he gets a couple more, something like that. He should be okay. As long as he doesn't drop a 1 cycle. If he does, he can try to dupe the save sometime, but or to save his money, but no.
Bobby's money, it's pretty low, but I'm sure he can make up a lot of it. How much did he have in the area before, actually?
We talk about leaving Bulasis?
Yeah.
We're talking about Bobby or Minnie?
Bobby.
I honestly don't even know. I think I saw Minnie had like 43 something million. I did not check Bobby's though.
I think Bobby has a really low amount of money. Like he only had like 250 bills entering that room there, or something.
Yeah.
That's relatively low.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's doing like a way older route where he gets a lot of gems but like really low amount of bills.
Maybe
doing, like the opposite of what we do now. Instead of skipping gems, he skips bills.
I don't know. I think he kind of like does do the normal route that we would particularly do as far as like the safer tournament route goes.
Yeah.
That doesn't.
I mean, I know why his coins are low. Like that wouldn't make sense because and he also got hit by a poison. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he could have also just had not the best money RNG for some of these spots. And also, he did get smacked over by, he did get smacked by Biff at least once, if not twice. So, I mean, there's definitely some damage taken this run, so... And Minnie's Boo, unfortunately, goes back into the Clockwork Room, but that's actually not too bad, because he can just find it again. As long as the Boo doesn't give him a whole lot of trouble, and... So that way he wouldn't have to, like, check multiple spots just to see if the Boo is in there. Because the Boos, they can do that to you, and Minnie again getting extra money. We'll see how Bobby's Boos go. Because Addict Boos, again, they're really high HP, some of them are 300. They can be, you know, definitely those you want to 2-cycle because it's technically possible to 1-cycle those, but that's only ever been done through Taz methods. Meanwhile, there's not been an actual, like, 100% Taz for this game. But just like single Boos. Right, Bobby's Boo does go down, which is nice because sometimes that Boo, if you hang on to him too long, he'll just go to the left side. I can't tell. It seemed like Bobby's Boo double cackled at least once. I know Minnie's just went out to the hallway. Okay, Bobby's, he got that in 2 cycles. Really clean, really clean. Minnie, unfortunately, not quite having the same luck with some of these other Boos. You know what, that happens sometimes. He didn't bother to go back out because the Boo would either go back into Armory and he can just get him there again, or he'll go into the telephone room, and since he's got to go back there anyways to go to the roof, he just, you know, opts to just get the Boo later on then anyways. Bobby also did get some extra money from that drawer. Oh, he did not fire up the, oh yeah, he did not put fire on the blue slammer, the blue twirler, rather. So he did end up getting hit and not getting the triple. Just gonna burn that grabber ghost and then just get this twirler, honestly. Kind of the safe thing you want to do in that sort of predicament.
I'm sorry about that. I went and checked something.
No, you're good.
But I am back.
Welcome back. They're playing.
So,
Minnie's Boo went out to the Minnie's Boo for Armory went out into the hallway, so he's gonna have to get them again after this Boo is done. In either one of the 2 rooms.
Bobby actually has 41.
Oh, he's gonna turn around and go in the hallway. No.
Oh
so,
no.
You can also, that Boo, you can one cycle if he goes far enough to the left of the wall, and then he decides to turn around at the last second, but Mini just did not quite have that same, circumstance there. I also didn't tell if the Boo was back in Armory, or if he did go in here. We will find out in just a second. So something switched into that chest. Okay, it was out of the Boo, alright. I mean, Mini probably would have noticed, but in the instance that you don't realize that he's in the other room. You'd have to go back and check, which would be a lot more time loss. Wow, but his Boo is just not letting him have it at all. He's just giving him the runaround. I think that double cackled too, so that's gonna be going down to 160 and he'll start leaving, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he knew that too. Played it off well. So even with one cycle, Mini's still missing a couple of Boos after this one. Which I believe they might all be in the same room. Oh, and Bobby's doing the same thing! Okay, so he's gonna have to go... yeah, he's gonna have to go back into Clockwork, just like the other one. Alright. Yeah, so he did go back in. So, that's also unfortunate. So there's not any time save on Bobby's end. But, you know, this is Addict for you. Sometimes it can just throw you for a million loops. You're not ready for it. That's just because of the nature of some of these Boos, and you have to be pretty perfect with some of these R pumps just to make sure that they don't get too high of HP to where you can't two-cycle them feasibly or something. And make sure that if you don't lock onto them too much, because if you do, they might decide to change their mind and turn a different direction and go out to like the hallway, because you cannot capture Boos in dark rooms or hallways. Their HP drains too slowly, and even if a Boo was 0 HP in the dark hallway, it will not go in your vacuum whatsoever. Just the way they programmed it. Wow, Mini just barely freezing that last gold ghost. Interesting. Alright. Been doing a lot of talking. I'm gonna need some water after this, Addict. Ugh. Alright. So Bobby,
up Silk Room.
yeah. So doing pretty much, and you'll notice. Yeah, you'll notice that there's one Boo difference between them. Of course, this is because of the Breaker Boo one cycle that Mini got. Unfortunately, Bobby did not get that, so he's gonna have to go back and get him in the pipe room because he went back out to the pipe instead of going back in the Breaker room. Mini with the poggers in chat. Yeah. Thirst quenched. Officially refreshed and hydrated. Some may even call it rehydrated. But anyways. Yeah. So, Mini ending off that pipe room. Bobby going to be doing the same thing. Now, Bobby only has one bar of ice, so he's gonna have to get more in the pipe room. Because typically with these, you could also, like, get the 3 grabber ghosts that spawn in the pipe room in a triple. But, that is definitely a lot harder. And a lot of runners just opt to just freeze them. That way it's consistently fast. You know you can get it every time. Oh, so Mini, unfortunately, that is a really big bummer right there. So, that Boo that he was just trying to get, the pipe room Boo, it's 300 HP, but because it's so slow, you can actually one-cycle it by bringing it back and forth between 2 ends of the room. Kind of like that thing where I was saying earlier where, you could one-cycle the Jarvis Boo by having him go to one wall, and then he'll just change his mind and go there while you're vacuuming him constantly. So, essentially, you can do that same sort of thing, but with the, pipe room Boo pretty easily, but unfortunately, he did not decide to turn, the other direction. He decided to just go into Weston's room completely. And he also had some other hard times with some of this other stuff. It's been unfortunate, but that'll give Bobby a bit of chance to catch up now because Minnie has to go back into the pipe room, along with Minnie missing the 1 cycle on Weston. So that, I mean, it doesn't lose him any pearls because he dropped him at 5 HP. Because if you drop a Portrait Ghost in the first cycle at 10 HP or less, the large pearl will have already spawned at 10 HP, so it will not matter. So Bobby getting that boo. He's also got to get... Yes, the rest of Breaker boo. Minnie finishing off Pipe Room boo. He'll still be in the lead by quite a bit because Bobby's got a whole Western room to do. We shall see. We shall see how it goes down. Minnie's money pace definitely looking pretty nice, pretty snazzy. We'll see how the rest of his Portrait Ghost go. Yeah. We'll see how the rest of his Portrait Ghosts go. Because there's one in particular that can be quite a big pain. Aside from Weston, that Bobby just finished now. Nice 1 cycle. There is Sue P, who is right next to the sitting room. So basically, with Sue P, you want to just douse her in water to wake her up, and then suck her up. And she kind of sucks up really weirdly because she's upside down, for one thing. And not only that, there's also some clowns that will twirl at you and try to hit you. And if you get hit by one of those before spawning her large pearl, then you'll end up dropping that and you'll have to get a lot of extra money, pretty much. So hopefully we don't see that by any of these runners. But only time will tell. Bobby's boo from Weston not being ideal right now. I think he double cackled pretty sure. So he had to get him in 2 cycles, but that's alright. In the end, and unless if Minnie screws up horribly, it looks like it's his game to take, but then again, we also have to wait for the money. And then again, we also see that his coin and build count and bar count also all look pretty good. And I'm pretty sure he's also been getting a lot of gems too, so we'll see if it pays off for him. In the end, he does miss the large pearl. Ooh. That is... Okay, commentator's curse. That is... You hate to see that. My bad. So that does put him a mil off. Will he have enough money, though? I mean, he may also just try to go for extra money in Soupy's room, or just alter money in general. Oh boy. Yeah, 2 cycle on that, you don't like to see that, but he's going for a boo double. Which is more so just for entertainment value. It's not necessarily faster unless we do it optimally. It's more so just for the novelty of it, just saying, hey look, you can do this. And it's somewhat easy as long as the boos cooperate. Yeah, the boo is way high up.
Yeah, definitely not.
Oh yeah, I went back in the room. Had the boo been lower, the other one at the top, had they been lower, it would have been maybe okay. The tablecloth catching on, the vacuum catching on the tablecloth, leading the boo to just be at 0 HP but not get sucked up. Which is again one of the instances of the game taking priority of whatever's in the vacuum over whatever else is there. Bobby playing it safe in the middle of the room, doesn't want to go for this extra cutscene skip, but you know what? As long as I guess he's considering as long as he gets the 1 cycle, he's okay. Right, so Van Gore. A lot of regular ghosts just spawning in triples. Try to get them in triples. Pretty much the name of the game. At the end, there will also be the ceiling surprise ghosts, or actually the purple bombers, rather they're called. So usually you want those if you have element, which pretty much in every category we have that we get those, we have element. You just want to like burn those or water those depending on what you have at the time. Both runners will be having fire at the very end. But some of these triples can be a bit harder to grab, especially that red grabber ghost, the one that Minnie just got. Those can be a bit harder to do. That and the purple punchers. Minnie opting to get the last one with the suck up. Yeah. That's cool.
Mini is 1-4 down. Maybe he can get this dupe here and like make that up.
We'll see.
Pretty sure his money's good anyway, so.
He was trying to go for it, but unfortunately he just did not. I don't think he pulled out the element. Sometimes you'll do that where you think you'll hit the element, and it just seems to be that you just don't even hit it at all. So he's definitely gonna have to probably going for the if he doesn't have the money, he might have to go for altar money. We'll see. Yeah, keep in mind Bobby's money also seems to be relatively low as well, like with coins, bills, and bars. Well, actually his bars count as okay, but his bills are a little low and his coins are definitely quite low. He's definitely gonna probably want to get some money in altar. Minnie will be going for the save warp, and the diamond spawns into the stool, so he does not get the opportunity to save warp. Well, at least it didn't spawn out of bounds. If that spawned out of bounds, that would have been game, set, and match. Bobby would have just had to get extra gems just to make sure he's okay. But jeez. So yeah. Could have gone a lot worse than it did. So we'll see as Minnie is missing one large pearl. Bobby does not dupe any large pearls this run. Which might be okay, as long as he has enough money to get him through the end.
I'm pretty sure that that Mini has the money, even with the missed dupe. But I'm not 100% sure with Bobby here. He is a really low money count.
Yeah. The Mini going to be getting the sapphire. Yeah, he's just going to get the sapphire. He does not get the sapphire even. Okay. Well, that's going to make things a little more interesting. Oh, Bobby, unfortunately, that Boo was just about to get a 2-cycle. I think he was getting a 2-cycle, but 5 HP at the very end.
Oh.
Did not get it. And does not get the save warp as well. That is something you don't necessarily like to see. Well, neither runners got it, so. We'll see, we'll see. Mini on pace to get a 114, a lower 114, I think. Bobby, if I had to take a guess, would be like a mid 115, somewhere around there.
I mean, going by Mini's timer, that's probably about what he's going to get.
Yeah. Go by Mini's timer in a few seconds added on because Bobby's timer started late. So, yeah. Pretty much about a mid 115. We'll see Mini going for the 2-cycle. Honestly, especially if you're ahead like this, you don't really want to push it for a 1-cycle. It's not worth it. Completely understandable, especially if you don't practice enough like that. Because with a 1-cycle King Boo, it's definitely harder, a lot harder to get. He is on 261 HP, which can be a bit troubling. concerning rather. But I think he could still get it as long as he plays the second cycle safe.
Yeah, it's looking good. Yeah, that'll definitely be it.
Oh, he does not. He bonks because
bonking into him.
King Boo is too close to Bowser for one thing, I'm pretty sure, and two, he also bonks onto him, so that just double whammy right there. But he should still be taking this. Of course, it all depends on the money, ultimately, so we will see what happens. So for the time being, GG's to Mini, but it's not over yet. We'll have to see how this money looks at the end. If he has at least 100 million in money, then he definitely has it. He took the win. If not, and if Bobby has the money, then Bobby will take the win. If neither of the runners have the money, then nobody wins, and we might have to reschedule at their earliest convenience. Essentially. But I'm pretty sure at least one of these runners are going to be getting the money. We shall see. Bobby going for this one cycle. Not switching audio over just yet due to the money counting that's to be taking place. 246, definitely a good first cycle.
Is he pretty good first cycle?
Gets knocked back, but that's alright.
Was that?
Bobby gets knocked back from damage, but
It looks like it's
2 cycle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm not sure what his final time was.
1:15 something, probably, maybe? I don't know if he shut his timer off or not.
Well, the timer was removed because of him starting it really late.
Yeah.
In the beginning.
But we shall see. They were enough apart to where it's not like you'd have to retime it or anything. Let us see. What does Minnie have for money? Hopefully no spoilers in chat so we can find out together. Let me go for the quick count, and he has a 101 million.
Minnie is the winner of the tournament match.
Congratulations.
I didn't have that.
Yeah, congratulations to Minnie. He'll be moving on. Unfortunately, Bobby, this means that he will be going... actually, he will be out of the tournament altogether, unfortunately. But you know what? That happens. As we are joined by Minnie on commentary. Minnie, how are you doing?
Hi, hello. I'm fine.
That's nice. How do you feel after that run?
I mean, it was a run. My area 4 boosts were pretty terrible, but otherwise decent, I guess.
Yeah, you know. These things happen. Both of you had a bit of a rough area 4, it looks like, in some spots, but, I mean, hey, you still dropped a large pearl and still got the money, so, honestly, really good.
Yeah. I'm not, like, confident enough to go for, like, any kind of difficult money route yet. I kind of just go super safe every run.
And Bobby also gets the money as well. Congratulations. Alright. So if he wants to join for commentary, I'm pretty sure the bot will message him. If not, someone could always DM him the link.
Yeah, I mean, I got Breakaboo and Western Boo 1 cycles, which are, like, the most important ones, so...
Yeah.
Happy about those, at least.
That's all you need, really. Okay, let me see. Oh. Bobby. And Bobby, hello, welcome.
Hello, what's up?
How are you feeling after that?
I feel like I played pretty well. But I had the poisonous mushroom hit me at the beginning, and that was
Yeah.
on a bit. I had some like minor mistakes that kept on adding up, but
Yeah.
I was only 20 seconds off my PB, so I can't ask for much more.
Wow. Okay, definitely on pace for PB very soon. Looks like could be, but
Hopefully.
yeah, like I was saying to Minnie, both of you had a bit of a rough area 4 at times.
Yeah. So I've never the armory room. I've never got that money, so I wasn't used to the lag at
Yeah,
all, and that happened.
right.
But also my there's just a bunch of stupid stuff.
Yeah, that happens.
It's the nature of this game and category.
Yeah, pretty much. It looks like so. Minnie, you'll be going on to losers round 2 against Zircon Eagle 16. So that'll be happening probably what,
I'm so excited.
like, I don't know when that starts, next week or something. We'll see, we'll see. But
Yeah, maybe
unfortunately, yeah, unfortunately, Bobby, you will be eliminated from the tournament. Thanks for joining. It's been
Thank you.
interesting. Yeah, so it's you know,
It happens. Sometimes
Yeah.
you just go 0-2. Sometimes you just get upset in round 1. It's okay.
yeah, gotta head up high, all that. I feel that. I went to a local tourney for Melee once and then just died immediately twice. Just like, okay, sure, cool. But yeah, do any of you have any final words before we end this
GGs.
off?
Yeah, good race.
All right. Well, I guess if Red doesn't have any other words to say, we might be ending it off.
No, I do not. Yeah, I guess I will.
All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned because we have another match tonight on SpeedGaming 6 at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Myself versus Joven, which is going to be an interesting match. Joven's a pretty good player.
So is
we-
Nick.
So are you.
we
is
are-
Nick.
we
We're
are
in for
both
an interesting one, folks.
we are both known to kind of choke at the same time too, so that will be interesting. But yeah, definitely look forward to that 8 o'clock tonight, SpeedGaming 6. And yeah, with that being said, thank you everyone for watching, and until next time, take care and peace.